Hi guys, Smithical here, welcome to the third round of the AOR Formula C League, and today I'm at the Dubai Autodrome. Now, last round in Spain, I finished 8th in the first race and 1st in the second race. Now, race 1 was very disappointing. I had contact with Autodrome on the first lap, which put me down to last. I lost about a minute and a half, I had to get repairs. It was very unfortunate, but no one was at fault, and I was just cruising around the back. I had very good pace in that race, but obviously with the time I lost, he was just challenging really nobody. But in the second race, again I carried that good pace over, and I actually won the race. I led from turn 3 on lap 1, and led all the race, and I won by about 15 seconds. So I could have done better in race 1 if I didn't have the contact, but hopefully today I can have 2 good results. Now, there's only 5 people racing here today, which is very unfortunate, as obviously you want to see more racing, more competition, and my 2 main rivals, Living Dead and Atticus, are not racing, so really I have obviously a better chance of getting 2 wins, but you can't count out the opposition. There's still some good drivers racing here tonight. But anyway, on to the remaining of this qualifying lap now. So entering turn 12 and then exiting turn 12, heading down towards turn 13, this little kinker turn 13, the sector's second split, with 4 tenths up on our lap. So I know he was in the 47s on our previous lap, entering turn 14, and it was a really good exit out of turn 14. Now turn 15, and we've really hooked this lap up very well. I was very pleased with this lap actually, but we've got to try and nail the last turn, get close to the curb, and again, good entry, good exit as well. So heading towards the line, and this is a 46.9, which put me in first position, 4 seconds ahead of Abspeedy, but I'm really happy with that. My best time in practice was a 47.5, so 6 tenths better than the practice time, and I did sweat quite a lot, and I didn't think there was any more time than a 47.5, but to get a 46.9 was a very, very good time and very pleasing. Hopefully we can have a good race as well. Green light goes, and away we go here for race 1 here at Dubai, and I've already been jumped by Abspeedy. It was a very poor start. I forgot to leave it in first gear before the lights went out, so I lost a little bit of time changing gear up into gear 1 from neutral. But hopefully I can get past Abspeedy as soon as possible. It's going to be still difficult, though we've seem to have really quite a lot more pace than the guys behind, and obviously Abspeedy, but I don't really know if he messed up in qualifying or not. But he goes quite wide at turn 6, and that let us have first position. So exiting turn 7, get a little bit of a poor exit, but hopefully he don't try and attack straight away. Entering this long left-hander of turn 9, so going down the back straight now and just trying to pull the gap to Abspeedy. It's about 6 to 7 tenths, so just try and keep that gap there. He's going to have the slipstream of course, but anyway, moving on to lap 2, and they already pulled a 3-second gap to him, so you could see our pace again. Lap 3, about 6-7 seconds now, and our pace was about 3 seconds a lap quicker than Abspeedy. Lap 4, 10 seconds, so again you can see we have just got superior pace to Abspeedy. And then on lap 12, as you can see, I'm about 40 seconds ahead of him, but the point was the brake marker boards had gone, so it was very tricky to know when to brake. You can see again there, no brake marker boards. Luckily there was some on the right hand side to brake, but some of the corners didn't have brake marker boards, and I don't know if they were being deliberately knocked over or what, but it's very annoying that you didn't really know where to brake. Luckily I had a big advantage behind me, but you can see a car spins and I have to go off to the runoff to avoid him, and luckily he didn't collect me or make any damage. And coming out to the penultimate corner now, heading towards the last corner, and about 49 seconds I believe that is to Abspeedy, so we've really controlled the race. It was a very sort of lonely race, very boring race for me, but yeah, hopefully we can get another win. If we show the pace, then I think we should have another win, but it's easier said than done. Obviously we've got to try and not make contact with anyone, but as I say, in qualifying 2 I did not set a lap time, and I called it wrong. I went out the pits way too late, and I couldn't get a lap in because there was not enough time remaining. So Abspeed is on pole, and then it's Tambo in second, me third, Kinger's effing hot fourth, and McLaren Dan fifth. So now sort of roll, but we have to keep the brake on, and green's out, and I get a better start than Tambo, and I seem to have jumped Abspeedy, so it seems to be role reversal from the first race, as I am up into first from third position. So with a good start, thankfully didn't jump the start. I did roll, but I managed to hold the brake and didn't jump the grid slot. So again, just trying to build that gap to Abspeedy, you know, and again, hopefully it'll be a more entertaining race. But I think if we show the pace we did at race 1, I think it's going to be another very lonely race, and as I mentioned, it was a lonely race. And you can see here, you know, me just wiggling the camera in a second or two. I'll be just wiggling the camera, and to be honest, people probably think, oh yeah, it's an easy race, and it is, but you've got to keep concentration, because it's easy to lose focus, you know, and make mistakes, and these sort of races can be hard if you know, you've got to be consistent, and you've got to keep alert mentally, and luckily I did, and I've won race 2, so I've won both races, pleasing, but obviously with the 2 other guys not racing, you know, it does sort of take away a little bit, you know, Living Dead and Attica's not being there does sort of take away the sort of shine of winning those, but hopefully next week they'll be back, and hopefully I can win again. I know it's not really been the most exciting race, and there was no really action in it, but hope you enjoyed it, and hope you stick around to watch the next round in Willow Springs. Hopefully they'll be back, and hopefully others as well will be back, so it's more entertaining for everyone. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Willow Springs Raceway. Goodbye.